Hey there, gamers. My first time making a video like this. I've had this controller for a few months now and think I've got all the quirks figured out on it. Just did a factory reset on it so I can give a little tutorial on how to properly optimize and configure this controller. To start off with, we need to ensure that the thumbsticks are properly calibrated. Uh, so you'll move your thumbstick around lightly just to ensure that it's sticking centered. And you can see here my values are kind of sticking around -2% for max to the top, 1.67 at the bottom. So it looks like I could probably bring this down a little bit. What you're aiming for here is to ensure that the numbers stick as evenly in all four directions as possible. You're not going to get this value to 0 as this is extremely zoomed in on the raw data from the thumbsticks. And all the thumbsticks are going to have a little bit of play because of the way the spring works. As the spring wears down, these values are going to raise up. So uh, with this controller being fairly new, my values are pretty tight. So let's see, getting a -1.2, 1.5. Go to the right. We want to bring these values as close together as possible. And you'll just be doing really light movements here. And then letting off of it really lightly as well to try and get it to stick. Looks like I've got that one fairly centered. Go ahead and move on to the right stick here. Do the exact same thing over there. Bit. It's really tedious task, but this ensures proper stick centering. And ensures that once you push your dead zones as low as possible, you don't have issues with any sort of stick drift. It's like I just need to raise this up one. Down to. It's looking like about as good as I'm gonna get it. Actually, might go up one more. I want to keep those percentage values as low as possible because that will directly correlate to how low you can push the dead zones. Looks like I'm centering a little bit far off to the right there. Pretty good. All right, so to keep the sticks as linear as possible, you want to have anti-dead zone equal to your dead zone. You can see here how it's offset on the linearity graph here. But if you bring both of these up to an equal point, I'm actually going to use my controller for this for a little bit more fine tuning. But if you make these one for one, it ensures that the stick movement is perfectly linear. I'm going to go ahead and do the same for both of these. Get a 3.0 to start with. Double check my calibration here. Yeah, it seems fine. Um, as far as joystick resolution, for 12-bit, it pretty much means that you've got 12 different stops in any direction where it's registering the different movements. If you have it all the way down to 8-bit, you've only got 8 points of precision. Up at 12-bit, you got 12 points of precision. If you're playing a game like Call of Duty and you really rely on aim assist, this is probably not the controller for you, as running it at 8K with 12-bit pretty much eliminates aim assist, where it will not lock on because it's too many inputs per second, and the game doesn't have time to recorrect your movements. Get back to the home screen here. Let's double check to make sure we're not sticking in any directions with it set at a 3.0. Oh, looks like I do have a little bit of sticking there on that stick. Sticking to the right, so that I'm gonna need to adjust. As the controller ages, you will find that you cannot run as low of dead zones as you could with it new. And that's just because the spring's going to wear down. There is no avoiding this. TMR is a fantastic technology, but it can't prevent the spring from not centering back properly. The spring's going to lose tension over time, and you might find that you're no longer able to run a 3.0 dead zone. You might have to raise up to 4.0, 5.0, 6.0 as the controller ages. Let's switch this to 8K mode. Double check I'm not sticking in any direction again. Doing this optimization will ensure that you can set a zero dead zone in absolutely any game without drifting. But if this X and Y number here at the center is not showing 0.00, you are having recentering issues and can cause stick drift in game if you're running zero dead zone in game. Think that's probably about it for this video. Curve adjustment, like there's all kinds of information on this online. But as far as proper stick calibration, I haven't seen any videos on this, and it's something that I've just had to learn how to optimize. So hopefully this information reaches someone and helps. Uh, have a good day, all. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, find it useful. Yeah, have a great day.